Millwall 3, Birmingham City 0. It was pretty much, we can end it pretty much like that, really.
See you next week.
Yeah. What can we say, really? It was quite a competitive game in the opening 20 minutes, I'd say. In the game, the atmosphere was great, to be fair to Millwall fans. We had a bit of a moment where we were quite under pressure, sort of working the ball out from the back. We did really well with that, and then managed to get it on the break and everything. So yeah, I think we were looking all right. And then we had a big chance with Jay. He took the shot, the keeper saved it. Your dad thinks they probably should have squared it to Prisk. I agree with him. And then they get their goal, which is fantastically taken, and then they kind of run away from it from there on out. So yeah, let's discuss it, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah. We thought we could have had that had a chance to score, didn't we? And I think that probably would have changed the game had we scored then as well. At the time, I thought you should have squared to Prisk, but I don't know if Prisk could run offside. I don't know, but he looked like that was the ball that was on to me. A breakaway, 2v1. Could have scored. Jay took a shot, good save, but that could have been the point, couldn't it? But then from then on, I just don't think we're really ever in the game. I don't think we had another shot on target, to be quite honest, the rest of the game. We didn't clear the area. They score a fantastic goal, and then they score again, almost within a few minutes or whatever. And again, it's from second ball, isn't it? Save onto the post, somebody puts it in, and the game looked dead. But you think, well, maybe start second half, come out, give it a go, and then he threw down. I say it was absolutely almost identical to the Sheffield United game.
Yeah,
almost identical. And then just obviously then we get the red card, which 2 yellows look a bit soft to me.
I thought so as well.
But if you're going to go flying challenges in away at Millwall, you're going to get booked, aren't you? And so he gave the ref a decision to make, and he was off. So yeah, we're going to miss him as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, disappointing all round, really. But we were never going to win every game, were we, to the end of the season? And if you're going to lose one, I don't mind losing to Millwall. I think they're absolutely great. It was always
going to be a tough ask, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think they're great. They're a great club, really fantastic. It's like old school, isn't it? Great atmosphere. Great things happening around the ground. I think they absolutely love their football club. They're not dissimilar to us in so many ways, are they? Working class fan base. Yeah. So yeah, fair play to them. So you're going to lose one. I'd rather lose it here. I'm not as upset as I was when I lost at Sheffield United, to be honest with you. So yeah, but no, it's nice to be in London. We just go back to Canary Wharf, which is great. Come back on the tubes. That's really cool, isn't it? So yeah, disappointing result, but yeah.
It's not the end of the world, is it? Because we can still win games towards the end of the season.
Yeah, that gap looks big, doesn't it now? So you can start to panic a bit about the gap, can't you? But saying that, lots to it. There's still another, 34 points to play for, 35. I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm thinking it can't be 35. But yeah, I just think there's lots of points still to play for. So it's not the end of the season, but a win tonight would have been spectacular, wouldn't it? But we never really looked like winning there tonight. No, so if I'm absolutely honest, not from the first kick-off, we never really looked up for it, did we? So yeah, just move on. We've got Borough at home on next Monday, haven't we? Work on Monday, so let's see what happens there. Yeah. So yeah,
Jack, some thoughts on the game? You weren't very well today. So,
I'm sitting here realising how unwell I actually am. I'm just...
You made it.
Yeah, it's one of those feelings, when you're at the pub and you've had too many. And the conversation's going on,
you need to go home.
And you can vaguely understand what's going on, but you're thinking, I'm just going to nod to make myself look like I'm understanding. Yeah, that's a good point. I can't remember anything you've just said, both of you.
Just repeat it's what we do.
Yeah, let's be honest, I watched about 2/3 of the game, maybe even less, and then went down the second half and had a beer. And I enjoyed myself with the rest of us down there. So if anyone else down there, I'm sure they'll know what I mean. When it was actually more fun down there, music was playing, the bar was still open, there was food being served, people were dancing. I was like, this is great, I should do this more often. So I can't really give any great feedback on possession.
Dance with Tony Routley.
Yeah, it was the second half. I watched a bit on the TV screens that they had, and I just looked at it as if it was like, I don't think we got out of our own half.
No.
But that felt like that all game when we were watching it when I was actually watching the game in the stand. I just thought there was nothing to kind of be angry at. There was nothing to be annoyed at, because they just never even got going. So I mean, I said it on the way down, I hope it isn't one of those ones where we don't even get going, because we put a load of effort into today, and it was. So I don't know, it felt like a big ask today to even get anything, and then when the 2-0 up, and then when it's a red card, you just thought, we've had it.
Once you went to 10 men, you thought, the game's dead and it's finished, and it? So it could have been more, couldn't it?
Because I had the kind of the chance to have a look back at some of the things in the first half during the second half, I think, if I can remember correctly, Jay absolutely should square it, because Prisky's miles onside on his own.
Yeah, see, it
just
looked like
needs to
in
pass
real
it to
time,
him.
didn't it? I hadn't really seen it again.
That is a bad one from Jay, and I think it changes the game, because when we were stood there, we were like, that feels like a moment where if you score.
There was a guy behind us, and he kept saying, I absolutely love Jay to pieces and all that. He said, but he's had a poor game. And I thought, well, I think that's true, innit? And as much as we all love Jay, sometimes you just got old hands up and say, he had a poor game, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Because when we was at Norwich, when Pris got that chance to square it for Ducks, squares it 2-0, innit?
Yeah.
Tonight he had the chance to square it, rolled it in empty net, takes the shot on. I mean, I understand that he's a striker, should take things on.
Yeah.
But if we're going to be serious, we've got to take those sort of chances, haven't we? He obviously wins the ball back in that left channel really well. And fair play has the shot and all that, but we've got to be putting those. If we're going to be taken seriously as a proper team, we've got to start taking those chances. I think because we still might not have won, then might we? But you don't have to put yourself in a better position when you're 1-up, don't you?
I mean, I think when I checked, the last time I checked, they'd had like 4 shots on target and 3 of them had gone in. So it was like they were clinical, we weren't.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is the difference. I mean, that's why they're third and we're wherever we are now.
Yeah.
It's been that all season, isn't it, really? We've created a fair few chances, or we've had a bit of the ball. I don't think we were like that tonight.
No.
But we're a bit wasteful, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
I think when teams give us chances, if we gave them that chance, you'd be shitting yourself.
Yeah, you'd think they'd score, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I would have thought so.
So that was the feeling of the night, really.
Yeah, but never mind. It's one of them, innit? It's just the way it goes, isn't it? But a long journey home now, haven't we? So we probably need to get on the road, another 4-hour journey home. So, things you do for the Blues, eh? Travel down. So, came down with our friend Woody, didn't we? So Woody's going to have Woody around tonight. And, he's staying down in London, so we're going to head back and get back up the motorway.
I mean, I hope the club does realise and maybe, recognises that a lot of fans put a hell of a lot of effort in, and too many more of those nights, and I start to question whether or not it's worth it. So I know that there's a big push at the club to think we can be in a promotion race, and I know it's not the end of the world tonight, but too many of those starts to put people off it, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Put me off it a bit tonight. I thought that's too much effort for that shit, really. So that's maybe the only moan I've got. I know I moan quite a lot, but that felt like a bit of a kick in the balls, didn't it?
It was good. It was great to be at Millwall, though.
But that was
great stadium, great atmosphere, great fans, really, really great. All the atmosphere around the ground before we got in, and I thought actually it's proper, and so he won it, and it. So
always admired how intimidating they are. As
fantastic, absolutely brilliant.
Can't help but just feel like, oh my god.
Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved being around. I think it's great. I think if I lived in London, I would be a Millwall fan. Yeah. Those days when you had like Dong and all those things, and a lot of the clubs going out of business. Yeah. Well, let's just move back to London. We're going to support Millwall.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a proper football club. It felt like a proper football game.
It did.
That's probably why I'm in a better mood than they usually would be. Because at least you lost to a team that felt like respectable. You lost to some
good sides. Yeah, they played well.
We've lost to people this season. We think, who the fuck are you? So,
but if I was thinking as well, the home game and the away game, if that had been the semi-final of the playoffs, we'd have just won 4-3.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
As I positive, somebody said that to me in the concourse. Somebody said it to me in the concourse. He says, "Oh, we beat them more at home." I was like,
That was like that Norwich fan that was walking behind me the other day who said, "Well, if you look at it, actually, they won the first half 2-1 and 2-0, then we won the second half 1-0. So that's still a defeat."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so I mean, you do the outros better than me, really.
Well, can I just say, sometimes when you're not very well on the blog, people give you loads of sympathy. So I'm hoping there'll be like 15 comments where
absolutely not.
No, go be miserable git.
You don't deserve it.
Serves you right, you miserable bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's get back on the road. The vlog will be out tomorrow morning because I need some sleep. So yeah, deal with it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Keep right on.
This video is proudly supported by RM Risk Management, providing a comprehensive range of services tailored to UK property managers. Visit rmriskmanagement.co.uk to ensure a secure tomorrow. This video is brought to you by Glow Creations. Capture, create and illuminate with Glow Creations. Transforming coaches into speakers and leaders, and studio space for cinematic video, professional photography and broadcast quality podcasts. Visit glowcreations.io and go with Glow.